Hey guys, welcome back to another video. In this one we're going to be making what I'm calling weeknight chocolate chip cookies, and the reason I'm calling them that is because you can make this on a weeknight. It's super quick, easy, and you can be in and out of the kitchen and have a sweet snack. So let's go ahead and get started. The first thing you're going to need is some melted butter, and I'm going to do 2 sticks. So here's our 2 sticks of butter. I'm going to pop these into the microwave until they're melted. Actually, I decided to go ahead and double this recipe to make even more cookie dough, and that way I can leave some in the fridge and have cookies whenever we want. So it doesn't really take much longer to make extra cookie dough, but it would take longer to bake more cookies. So why not just make some extra dough and then keep it either in your fridge or in your freezer, and then you can just take it out and thaw it whenever you're ready. And you'll have fresh cookies in about 10 minutes. So this is perfect. I'm going to pop this right back in the microwave to melt the other 2 sticks of butter, and then I'm going to come back after that and show you guys what to do next. Alright, so now that we have our 2 cups or 4 sticks of butter melted, so a full pound of butter, we're basically going to dump everything in at this point. I'm going to add in the sugar, so we're going to do 2 cups of white sugar and 2 cups of brown sugar. And now we're going to add some vanilla. And I'm going to give this a good whisk. I'm just going to use the attachment for my hand mixer. I kind of prefer this to a whisk when I'm making cookies, just because the openings are larger, so it makes it a little bit easier to mix stuff when it's going to be thick. Just want to break up any clumps. And now I'm going to go in with 4 eggs. And now for our dry ingredients, we're going to need 5 cups of flour, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, and 1 teaspoon of salt. I'm adding in a full 11.5 ounce bag of chocolate chips. I'm using milk chocolate. You can do semi-sweet if you want, whatever you like. And this dough literally took me like 10 minutes to throw together. So definitely a super quick and easy dessert for a weeknight. So now we're ready to bake our cookies. I have my baking sheet lined with a silicone baking mat, and I'm going to do 12 cookies, and literally I'm just going to spoon the dough onto the baking sheet. Okay, so there's our first batch of cookies. My oven is preheated on 350, so I'm going to go ahead and pop these in for probably about 8 minutes, but certainly no more than 10. So here is the first batch of cookies. I baked these on 350 for about 10 minutes. The next one I'm going to bake on 375, and I'm going to show you guys how they turn out. And then I'm also going to bake some tomorrow. I'm going to bake some chilled dough tomorrow to see how those turn out, so you guys can see how they look at every stage if you're going to do it, and what the best technique might be. So stay tuned. Okay, so here are the cookies I baked on 400 for about 10 minutes as well, and they did turn out a little bit browner around the bottoms. So here are the ones that were cooked on 350. You can see there's hardly any color. The bottom has a little bit of color, and then these you can definitely see that they have a little bit more color around the bottom. And I think that when we bake them tomorrow straight out of the fridge, that the entire cookie will get a little bit more brown. So I'm gonna catch you guys tomorrow, and we're gonna bake one more batch of cookies and see how those turn out. So I have my cookie dough here. I just put the rest of it into a container so it's ready to go for tomorrow. I'm going to throw this into the fridge and then I'll see you guys then. Alright, so these just came out of the oven. They were in there for a total of 11 minutes, and of course I baked them on 375. And I think these turned out the best out of all of them. So I would definitely say that you should probably chill the dough. Clearly it makes quite a difference in the finished product. Just for reference, this is the cookie that we cooked at 350 yesterday. Completely different. And then here's the one we cooked at 375. Also, big difference. So I'm not really sure what the science is that made it perform so differently, but if you're gonna make these cookies, maybe chill the dough for about 30-45 minutes, or just make it earlier in the day. And then you can have fresh cookies whenever you want. And so far I've made 3 dozen cookies, and I can probably make another 2 dozen, if not 2.5 dozen. With the dough that I have remaining. So this makes a lot of cookie dough. So yeah, that's it for this video. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys next time.